sucky. We're working on this piece right here. I use this tiny brush. This. Let's see. Hello, people. Just got done setting up. That's what we're working on today. Keep painting. I always encourage people to keep painting. Everybody has their style, and the way that they paint. Me using a paintbrush feels foreign because I don't like using paintbrushes. I like using my hands. But I gotta get detail work done, so there's very. Thank you. I appreciate you complimenting my art. There, got a whole bunch of them. There's tons of pieces. I'll probably show them off a little later. I've been putting this painting off for like a month, so gotta get at least some of it done. Kind of have a glare from the my garage door's open, so I kind of have a glare. And I do not have an easel just yet because, again, weird. Paint cats, dogs, and I like to paint animals. I am horrible at drawing people and animals. I'm more surrealism, expressionism of people, so like you can tell it's a person. But yeah, keep painting animals, man. There's a whole bunch of people that pay a lot of money to get their dogs painted. keep doing it. I encourage it. Plus, it's a good stress reliever, you know? It's a great stress reliever. For instance, I'm currently managing a couple of projects in the background. They're not quite done, able to show through the MVA Midnight Visions Artworks lens. Still working on them, but they will be here next month. Mm-hmm. Well, they'll be done by next month. They're already here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, need paint. What is your favorite I would say style to paint? I know you like dogs. Do you like painting dogs and cats? Do you like painting more abstract, or you just like painting more like realism? Um yeah, let me know. Pink, purple, blue, spirit. That's awesome. Good. I tend to use a lot more blues than I use really any color. I have loads of blues, and the other day I was painting something with orange in it, and I found out I only had like two oranges. I was shocked. I was like, I thought I had more oranges. But no, I'm just not a big fan of the color, so it makes sense that I don't have any. Whoops. I have to go over that here a bit. A whole bunch of paint buckets of paint. Yeah, I'm working on a small space currently. I'm working towards moving all this stuff into a bigger space, but that's gonna take a while. I got some stuff to do to it to make it all safe and such. So yeah, I'm sharing a space with a whole bunch of other things. So I only have that and maybe like two areas for paint. I have a whole box, like a whole Tupperware. It's not Tupperware. It's this thing. That thing. That thing has paint, and then there's a shelf over there that has paint. Got really close to my face. Sorry about that. How many years have I been painting? I've been painting on and off. Where are my towels at? I've been painting on and off for about, well, since 2012-ish. 2010, 2011, 2012. Stopped for a little while because I was going through some, like, stuff. Did some other things here and there. And then I started painting, October of last year. And my brother told me, like, hey man, you should like paint on live and see what the internet does. And now I'm at 540 subscribers, which is really neat. I didn't really think I would have more than like 5, so that's super cool. I got hired to do some pieces for a fundraiser for autism awareness, which is awesome. Because I am autistic. So what the hell was I looking for? Oh, towels. I just don't shout it from the rooftops because I don't use it as a part of my personality. You know, there's some people that use it for like a personality trait, and I just don't understand it. Of course, I am way older than I look, so I might just be old. This whole thing fell out of the... See that? It's because I abuse my brushes. And yeah. Get in it. Fine, I do it this way. I don't like it. Yeah. Getting rid of that. It's no use. I hate brushes so much. I just don't like the dexterity I have with them. It's just me. Here we go. YouTube. Get my file. Nope, I'm out of paint this way. It makes sense. I gotta grab it like this real quick to get this bottom edge roll nicely. There we go. I hate brushes so much. Well, congratulations to join. Yeah, it takes a while. Just keep keep posting. I started out with shorts, doing shorts, little YouTube shorts. Um, just showing the ones that I completed or the ones that I was working on. And then I started doing lives, just kind of tried it one day. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm filming on my phone. I'm waiting until I move into my new area to get a better setup because I'm only in limited space. The camera equipment would take up the rest of the space. So, yeah, just take your time with it. Don't think of it as a job. Think of it as something that you want to continue doing. Right? The moment you think of painting as a job is the moment you start getting burnt out with it. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get down here. So let's. Um. Let's see. I think I started painting on here live and doing all the shorts in like November, December-ish of last year, I think. Um, and it's like a few months, and then I did a I don't know if I have it still. I might have sold it. Yeah, I do believe it might have gotten sold. I did a piece. I did a piece that got like 1.2K views out of nowhere, which is insane. Um, and especially when I was starting out. So getting like 1.2 or whatever it has views, I think it's 1.2. Over the course of like a week was wild. So you never know. Yeah, you never know if it just is just gonna pop off one day. You know, certain people like certain things. You know, you can go onto the shorts and it's very near the bottom. Not very near the bottom. It's close to the bottom. I've done a lot of shorts. Um, and it's the one with the. It's like a black background and it has like splatters all over it. It's called crap. I forget what it was called. I might have it depict the name of it somewhere. I don't have the log here. But yeah, it got like 1.2K views. Yeah, you don't know when certain things are just gonna radiate with certain people. Yeah, like a splatter painting, like a very much like Pollock, but background was black, so the colors contrasted a little bit better. Yeah, Similar to, I do have one similar. Let me grab it. Similar to like this one. Just a bit different colors. I think the colors on that one was teal, yellow, white, more like pastelish colors rather than metallic on this one. Yeah. So, yeah, you don't know when things are gonna pop off. I had one or two recently that got a bunch of views as well. I'm always amazed when I get more than like 50 views. Just, you know. I'm starting to get likes a little bit more recently, which I've noticed kind of is nice for the algorithm. The more likes people get, the more likes I've noticed that I get, the more shares that I get, and the more shares you get, the more views you get, and the more views you get, the more likes you get, and it's a just giant circle. I try not to pay attention to it. I mean, I like look at it, but it's mainly just to be able to converse about it rather than me go trying to paint the next viral thing, because that's not what I do. I just kind of use my mental health as a guideline to what I want to paint. I don't want to be the next viral video and have people, treating me like a celebrity, because I just don't want that. I'd like people to buy my art, but as far as being like a Mr. Beast level YouTuber, that's not what I want. I don't want that level of viewership. MVA is this YouTube page is mainly a what you would call it, advertisement ish, to like show that we're not just printing and processing, like the art you get is actually painted, not just like thrown in a printer and shipped off. Like, this is all stuff that I've done over the course of months and months and months and months and months. And there's a whole bunch of flatboard over there that I've done. Just keep painting, keep going at it, keep doing it. Don't burn yourself out, of course, but do every other time you paint, film something about it. That's what I did, and I would do, because I have some mental illnesses, so I have some mania problems. So when I get manic, I can put out maybe 5 or 6 paintings a day. And I'm just taking, this is a personal piece. I'm taking a little bit more time with this one than I am with others. The ones for the fundraiser took me about 3 days each. Wow, I cannot read today. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I'll take a break from this because I'm trying to show you what I'm doing here. Let me flip this around. If I can flip this around. There we go. Let me scooch back. Ow! So I'm trying to get this a whole uniform color, because you can see on here that you can kind of see stroke brush marks, and I don't want that. I want it to be one uniform color. I suck at drawing hands and feet. And faces. That's why he kind of has a goblin here. But I wanted to go out of my comfort zone with this. Because the piece in itself kind of pushes people's comfort zones in a way. Birth, life, death, or however your person translates it. Let me put some of this stuff up. Hold on. Like this piece. It's obviously a skeleton, or a zombie, rather. But I didn't intend these to look like headphones, but they do, which is fantastic. I used to have a big old set of headphones like that. And, this is just things that was in my head, you know, like words and things people say and things that get stuck in my mind. This is another one. Fire. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with this one. I'm gonna add... Stand up. There you go. I'm gonna add a bit of, more detail. I want his hands to kind of look like that, and that's better doable than the entire digits of them. Just kind of having them, because you can mess that up and it still look somewhat like hands. And same as the feet, I'm just gonna like maybe put some shadowing here so he's like drifting into the abyss. God, yeah, this is why I don't draw people. Really, I just don't like it. I don't like drawing people. I'll show you this couple of the ones that I did for, oops. Sure, really like your channel. Thank you. Here's a, if I can turn it around. There we go. So here's one. There's one. And there's one. And there's one. And there's one. There's one. This one's not done yet. There's one. There's one not done yet. There's one not done yet. And then there's one. And there's one. There's a whole bunch. There's some under there. There's a whole bunch. And when I move, when I get all my stuff moved, I'll I'll do more of an art show. It's just all my other private life stuff is in this space as well. Those are fridge magnets. And then these, I got a whole bunch of these, and they're starting to curve. I gotta put them in frames. Yeah, last time I counted, I did sell a whole bunch. Recently, I sold about 4, and I lost count. So, I lost count at 150 paintings, and I've probably done, I would say about 20-ish more since then, maybe more. Sorry, I'm staring at my dog outside. Give or take, I probably have about 150, 160 paintings. And I tend to paint a bit more when it's colder outside because I'm a very outdoorsy person. I like to be outside. I have a dog, so I run him around. Yeah. I don't like to be stuck inside. You know. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I want to continue painting this piece, because it's mainly done. I just got to do some detailing with the hands, the feet, the head, the heart, a little bit of the chain, which I'm purposely pushing myself out of my comfort zone with this piece. So, yeah. I might open I don't want to do a 24 by 36. I'm saving that 24 by 36 for something big, and I have the idea of it, I just don't know. It's more abstract in my head. I see the shapes, I just don't know what it's going to be, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna hang out here still. Put you here. Fix the camera because I hate technology so much. Let's put you here so I can do things off camera real quick. Yeah. I will say I am over 21. So. I got yelled at for not saying that at least once on stream. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to paint this a little bit. Is that better? Yeah. Put you guys here for a second. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna call it. I gotta do a few other updates on some other pages. So yeah, Take care. Check the socials on the main page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.